Alright guys, Mike Bland with Dark Side Operations channel again, doing a scope review here on the Athlon Argos BTR, which I already had on the AR-10. Shot this at the different tactical and sniper classes. The range there we were shooting was 600 yards, that particular range, and this thing shot dead on. Crystal clear glass, super rugged. This one I obviously had painted it up and everything. 6x24x50 Athlon Argos BTR. This scope was literally $399 on Amazon. I did buy the scope mount. That was probably around $125, $140 it seems. I'm not sure which brand that was, but will come to me in a minute. So, like I said, crystal clear glass on this thing. First focal plane scope, so the reticle does zoom in all the way when you zoom in on the target. I always get it backwards, which one's which. I literally just went and bought this Vortex Strike Eagle scope, 5x25x65, super large beefy scope. Has a real nice finish to it, and has also clear glass. It's illuminated as well. I forgot to mention that. I believe that this is illuminated. So, also first focal plane scope. This scope out the door with the mounting hardware, $1,000. So versus $399. I can tell you that just got this at Cabela's, and I'm taking this thing right back. Went out, checked out the comparison between the two, and there's literally no difference between these two scopes. I do realize Vortex has great reputation. I think it's a quality scope. Not knocking them, but they do have a lifetime warranty. Athlon also has a lifetime warranty. So again, I mean, for a $500 difference in the product, I'm not seeing any difference at all. I literally took this out and looked several hundred yards away at buildings, vehicles, and different trees and landscape. Zoomed in and out, all different powers, focused, and there's literally no difference in the glass. Had you had me look through both of these and told me to try to tell which one was which, with the reticle, the clarity, the zoom, everything, there's no difference. So again, this is going back. Luckily they do returns, they have the receipts, but I'm just not you know, I mean, even the packaging and the stuff, the way the Athlons come in, same nice box. I believe it might have came with the lens wipe, all the little stuff, the little Allen wrench screws for the adjustments. I mean, these turrets here lock in place on the Athlon also to keep your dope locked in the right position. On the turrets on this Vortex, looks like they may lock on here also. I mean, this, and they're both solid scopes, but I mean, my thing is, if you're gonna have a product, especially, you know, a lot of guys have a budget already. A lot of guys can afford, you know, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 on optics, but I have unfortunately spent a lot of money on guns like everybody else nowadays. I've probably the best optic I have so far is EOTech, which I've never really done a review on, I don't think, but all around wise, you can't really beat those. Of course, it's just like a 1-power magnification on those, but again, on this, I really don't know what more information to really provide, but anyone doing long-range shooting, tactical training, I mean, I would be confident in taking this into combat as far as the you know, the quality of it, and a lot of the stuff now too is actually far surpassed what even our military used back during 9/11. One of my buddies was over there, and I had actually never thought about that, but actually the ARs and the scopes are actually far better quality for what most civilians are using now to train with, or just plink with, than what our military guys actually using them. And because of the CNC machining and everything, and then the scope companies like Athlon, they're actually making very good quality glass now, and at a way more comparable or more marketable price, you know, with all the competition. So, and this is, I think, a pretty good example of that. I'm not an expert on optics or scopes. Obviously the quality of the glass and the being able to handle the dropping and all that, I'm sure both of these scopes haven't, you know, bashed them on the ground like some guys do in reviews, but, and I'm not going to, but I can tell you right now, if I dropped either of these scopes, that they would both still function and probably hold a 0, obviously. But I just think that when you're going to have something that's marked up that much more, I mean, if the Vortex had the lifetime warranty and the Athlon did not, I would probably stick with this scope. However, the fact that there's no difference at all, I'm going to return this, and I'm actually